Alright, Shalom. I'm the brother Tasiyat coming back with another video. But before I start off, I would like to give all praises and highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Makakadash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akim across this world, who are spreading this knowledge in truth and sincerity. And Shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters out there who are also listening, and may the lecture be for your households. God Shalom. So today I want to make a video concerning that you have to reflect on what you are praying for or what you have prayed for, because you are going through it. Sometimes you feel like you are going through a roller coaster. You feel like you are going through hell. You feel like you are never making the right decision or what else, and you start thinking like, hey, what's going on, man? Like, did I do something wrong or what's going on? But that's a moment that you actually have to think back on what was it that you were praying for. You know, you might have been praying for more wisdom. Okay, then the Most High is gonna put you in a situation where you have to apply wisdom. You know, you have to now uh, uh, um, solve a problem. You know, solve multiple problems. For example, you have been praying for more patience. The Most High is not just gonna give you that patience. He's gonna make you go through the situation where patience is required, so that way you can grow. You know, so you have to think about, what did I pray for? Is this linked to what I prayed for? Like for me, for example, I prayed for um, to be able to teach in more languages like French and Portuguese. You know, I prayed for that, to be able to do that. And now the funny thing, all of a sudden I see Portuguese things. All of a sudden, a person that I'm speaking with, you know, a female that I'm speaking with, all of a sudden she sends me a video. Guess what? She's talking Portuguese in that video, for example, you know. So I prayed also to be able to make better decisions and not be so decisionless, to say it like that, you know. You know, when you are doubting too much to make a certain decision, like, just make a decision, man. Just make a decision. Don't be doubting too long, because that could be bad, and that could be dangerous if you're doubting for too long, man. And now I'm in a situation where I'm constantly, you know, then I want to do this, then I want to do that, now I want to do this, then I want to do that. Concerning work, also concerning other things, man. So I'm constantly wondering, like, why is this happening? Why is it so hard, man, to make a decision, man? But then I think back about what I prayed for, and this is actually what I prayed for, you know, that I can be better at making decisions, and not be so decisiveness or something, like decisionless. I don't know how you say the English word. Like, you can't make a decision. So anyway, today was crazy, man. I was so determined to make a certain decision, like to cut somebody off. And then I started talking to, you know, that person, and I was like, hey, man, why is this so hard? Maybe I should not be doing this, you know. So as I was talking, I was thinking in my mind, like, why is this so hard? It should not be hard. Like, it really feels like this is one of the hardest decisions in my life. Like, for real. Like, why does it feel like this? It shouldn't be feeling like this, like it's so hard, you know. But I think it's linked to my prayer, what I prayed for, man. That it feels also so intense to make this decision. Okay. So like I said, man, sometimes when things are happening in your life, sit back, relax, and reflect on what's happening, but reflect on what you prayed for. Okay? If you pray for more patience, for example, the Most High might put you in traffic day after day after day after day. You have a certain job that you have to do, and when you want to go to the job, and when you come back from the job to your house, it's always in a time frame where there is traffic. you know. Even though you're tired, you're not tired, it doesn't matter, man. You gotta be in the traffic. You be like, hey, man, why the fuck is this happening, man? You know, you leave earlier, you leave before the traffic time, or you leave after the so-called traffic time, and there's still traffic. For example, people doing crazy things on the road, people testing you the moment you leave your house. You be like, yeah, why is this happening, man? You just want to punch people, man. But then you have to reflect back on what you prayed for. You prayed for more patience, and you be like, so this is the Most High He's doing, man. He's making me go through these things so I get more patient. You prayed for more faith, same thing. You're gonna get in a situation where faith is required, man. You know, you might, who knows, man, might be thinking that you got some crazy disease, and you don't know sure. You might be getting dreams that you have this disease, or you might be getting dreams that you don't have this disease, so you don't know what's going on. You might visit the doctor, and the doctor says you don't have it, and then they be like, wait a minute, we have to retest it. So it could be a roller coaster considering the disease, and you be like, hey, what's going on? And then you remember, like, wait a minute, I prayed for more faith. And then you put your trust in Yahweh Bashim Yashai, and boom, you get the news that the disease was never there. It was a mistake or something, you know. Something else. You pray for more faith, you get put in situations where you don't have a choice but to trust on the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashai. Okay? So the most I can do anything, man. And that shows even more how real Yahweh Bashim Yashai is, that he really is, that he really does exist. Like his name says, Yahweh, he exists, you know? So you can plan your way, plan your day the way that you think it's gonna go. You can be as determined as you think that you be to make a certain decision. And when it comes in your face, you get mesmerized, and you don't make the decision that you thought you was gonna make. And you be like, hey, why is this so hard? Why is this happening? Like it happened to me today, man. I did not understand it at all, man. Like I was determined 100%. But that goes back to the Most High decides what happens, you know, which steps you're gonna take. So anyway, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. Okay, he decides where you go and what you do. How can a man then understand his own way? How can you understand your own way if it's not you that ultimately decides what's going on? Like, I don't understand what's going on, to be honest, right now, man. But I do understand, but I don't understand at the same time. Like, it's crazy. But here it says, man, how can a man that understand it his own way? What do? I just trust in Yahweh Bashim Yashai that everything will be okay. You know? Yahweh Tasa, of course, everything is going to be okay, man. So, Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. A man's heart, what is a man's heart? Heart means your mind, not literally your muscle that pumps blood. It means your mind. So a man's mind, a man's heart defies it this way. So you'll be really thinking in your mind, okay, this is my plan for the day. This is my plan. As soon as I wake up, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do my training here. I'm gonna go to this appointment there. I'm gonna wash my car here. I'm gonna pick up my, who knows, man. I'm gonna pick up my son there. I'm gonna go there with one of the brothers. I'm gonna go here with my wife, you know. And all of a sudden, you wake up, something totally different happens. Now you're gonna be like, hey, what? I thought I was gonna do this. Nah, man. Yahweh Bashim Yashai decides what you are going to do. You know, you might devise a whole plan for the whole week, and it's gonna go totally different than what you expected. It says, a man's heart defies it this way, but the Lord directed his steps. Okay, how Bashim Yashai decides where you are going to, man. All right. It's like you're having a baby holding his hands. The baby looking to the right because he wants to walk to the right. But you holding his hands, you are making him walk the other way. Meanwhile, the baby really thought that he was gonna go that way, you know. Yahweh Bashim Yashai decides everything, man. So like I said, when you go into something, reflect on what you have been praying for. and sit back and think about, like, this is what I prayed for actually, man. And then you start to calm down and be like, I see what's happening. How Bashimicha is dealing with me, because I'm going through it, what I prayed for. So Yahweh Assad, this was edifying for whoever needed to hear it. For me personally, I had to speak about this because, it happened to me today. So maybe, who knows, man, for somebody else who's also listening, maybe you're going through similar things. Like, I didn't go into details of what I went through, but you know what you are going through if you are watching this video. Just reflect on what you prayed for and believe that you are getting what you prayed for and that the Most High is working with you, So Yahweh Assad, it was edifying. I want to give all praises and the highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akim across this world, who are spreading His knowledge and truth and sincerity. And shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters out there who are also listening, and may the lecture be for your households. God shalom.